on the Honda Valkyrie a little bit more, and I'm going to show you how to replace the shock bushings. Now, take the shocks off, rear shocks off is not very difficult. 14 millimeter bolts, 2 of them on each shock, they come right out. You do need to have the bike jacked up and jack it up to take the weight off the swing arm, and it'll make it 10 times easier to get it all apart. Just keep in mind the swing arm is going to drop when you remove the shocks, because that is all that is supporting the swing arm. Now, as you can see here, I'll get you some good light. These shock bushings are absolutely toasted. I mean, they're done. They're just beat. They've gotten the snot beat out of them. So we're going to replace them with some new ones, and hopefully get this thing riding a little bit better down the road. We have 1. Should have 4 of them. 2, 3, and where's number 4? Oh, I ordered 4. There's 4. Hello, 4. Alright. We have 4 brand new shock bushings. Now, I believe these are all the same part number anyway. But you're going to notice left and right, make sure you keep your shocks. Make sure you know which side of the bike your shocks came off of, because the right shock has a thin metal insert in the bushing on the bottom. The left shock, yeah, that's correct. The left shock has a much thicker insert with a smaller hole in it, different bolts. So, not necessarily a big deal, but because you're only going to be able to put them back on one side, just keep that in mind. Now, I've got the shocks off. In order to get the bushings out, I'm going to see if I can just take handy dandy chisel here, give them a few taps, and see if I can't drive them on back through. There we go. Just like that, the old bushing pops right out of there. Now, down here on the bottom side, I'm just using the soles of my boots to keep from beating the chrome shock on the floor. Let's see if I can tap this insert out. Insert, and then same deal. Just going to pick the side that looks like it might be the easiest and start there. Alright, there's the old bushings are out. Now, the new bushings, here's the Honda part number. That is the part number for the shock bushings. So, while I'm getting these opened up, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down there at the bottom of the screen if you haven't already. If you have, share this with your friends. And don't forget, as always, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And don't forget to do me a big favor and give me a thumbs up when this is all over with, especially if you've enjoyed this video. That tells the people at YouTube that I'm doing something that you guys are enjoying, and they will make sure that more people get to enjoy these videos. So, got them all opened up. Now it should just be a matter of squishing them a little bit, and if they're a little stiff to get in, they're a little difficult, you may just give them a little bit of oil, but I would much prefer to get these suckers in dry, not to run the risk of softening them up with any penetrating oil. There we go. Let's get her centered up in there. Best we can anyway. And give her just a couple little love taps with the hammer. That evened her out. one in. Same deal. It's nice and easy, does it? Oh, nice and easier said than done, does it? Goodness gracious. There we go. Now, we're going to gently tap our bushing back in. Just make sure you don't have any burrs on the edge of the bushing before you go to tapping it back in. And you may need a block of wood or something to put underneath of it to keep from driving the rubber bushing out as you push the steel center back in. Okay, a good old handy dandy railroad track in will come to the rescue once again. We're just going to set it right there. It'll cooperate anyway. I don't want to get it in there cockeyed. I just want to get her nice and straight in. She's going. She's just not being very cooperative about it. There we go. That goes all the way through. You can definitely tell it kind of squished that shock bushing back out a little bit. There we go. One done. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. Our new shock bushings are back in. Hopefully you can see they look a heck of a lot better than they did before. There's no big old cracks or splits. Now I can go ahead and remount these on the bike, or at least on the top, and then we'll remount the bottoms once we get the swing arm out and replace the swing arm bearing. So that's going to be an upcoming video. We'll pull the swing arm out, replace the swing arm bearings, and then I have to go through and swap some pieces over from one final drive to the other, and then we're going to start putting the tail end of this bike back together again. So please guys, do me a favor and don't forget to share these videos with your friends. Hit that like button. So I'm going to enjoy a tea. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, get out there and get your hands dirty. You might have a little fun doing it. Stay tuned.